think you're taking care of your ATV? These common maintenance mistakes could be costing you hundreds, even thousands of dollars in repairs and replacements. Stick around for number 4. It's a mistake most ATV owners make without even realizing it. Avoiding these pitfalls will not only save you money, but also extend your ATV's lifespan, ensuring that every ride is safe and enjoyable. ATVs are designed to conquer challenging terrains and provide hours of adrenaline-pumping fun. However, even the toughest machines require care and attention. Neglecting regular maintenance or making simple errors can turn your powerful ATV into a costly problem. In this video, we'll dive into the 10 most common maintenance mistakes ATV owners make, why they're so damaging, and how to avoid them. But mistake number 1, skipping regular oil changes.
But when is the right time to change your oil? Time for an oil change, boys.
Oil is the lifeblood of your ATV's engine. It keeps all the moving parts lubricated and prevents overheating by reducing friction. Neglecting oil changes can lead to serious engine wear, overheating, and even catastrophic failure. Skipping this step often happens because many riders underestimate how quickly oil degrades, especially after intense or long rides. Dirty or degraded oil loses its ability to lubricate and cool the engine effectively, causing metal components to grind against each other. How to avoid it? Check your owner's manual for the manufacturer's recommended oil change intervals, usually every 50 hours of riding, or once a year. Use high-quality, ATV-specific oil to ensure your engine stays protected. Don't forget to change the oil filter too, as it traps debris and contaminants that can harm your engine. Mistake number 2, neglecting air filter maintenance.
Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to clean and service the air filter on your Honda utility ATV.
Your ATV's engine requires a steady flow of clean air to operate efficiently. A clogged air filter restricts airflow, reducing performance, increasing fuel consumption, and allowing harmful particles to enter the engine. This issue is particularly common for riders who frequently tackle dusty trails or sandy environments. A neglected air filter leads to dirt building up in the engine, which can result in costly repairs. How to avoid it? Inspect and clean your air filter after every 10-20 hours of riding, or more frequently in dusty conditions. Wash reusable filters with a mild detergent, let them dry completely, and apply air filter oil. If your filter is beyond saving, replace it with a new one. It's a small price to pay for long-term performance. Mistake number 3, ignoring tire pressure and condition.
Improved traction by allowing the tire contact patch to spread over a greater area. Improved ride since the tires are softer. Reduced risk of a puncture.
Your tires are your ATV's first line of defense against challenging terrain. Riding with incorrect tire pressure or worn-out tires compromises traction, handling, and safety. It also increases the likelihood of a blowout. Uneven tire pressure can also strain your ATV's suspension and drivetrain. Despite its importance, many riders neglect this simple check before heading out. Limitations are too often associated with accidents. Let experience teach you better how to avoid it. Always check your tire pressure before every ride using a reliable tire gauge. Inflate the tires to the recommended PSI found in your owner's manual. Inspect the tires for punctures, cracks, or excessive wear. If a tire is damaged, replace it immediately to avoid accidents or breakdowns during your adventure. Mistake number 4, overlooking brake pads and fluid.
Hey, I'm James from JBS. I got a couple tips I figured I'd show you on these brake calipers that we run into issues. This is a bike we bought.
Brake issues are among the most dangerous problems an ATV can have. Worn brake pads can damage rotors, while old or contaminated brake fluid reduces stopping power and increases the risk of accidents. Many ATV owners assume their brakes are fine as long as the machine stops, but worn pads and degraded fluid can lead to sudden failure when you need them most. How to avoid it? Check your brake pads regularly and replace them when they're worn to avoid damaging the rotors. Flush and replace your brake fluid every 2-3 years, or as recommended by the manufacturer. This simple maintenance step ensures that your brakes are always ready to perform, especially in emergencies. Mistake number 5, forgetting to lubricate the chain or drivetrain.
Cleaning and greasing our chain for the Raptor 700R. It's definitely something I've been meaning to do for a while. Okay, so we're gonna start by jacking up the four-wheelers.
The chain or drivetrain is a critical component that transfers power from the engine to the wheels. When it's neglected, the chain can wear out prematurely, stretch, or even snap, leaving you stranded mid-ride. Wet and muddy conditions accelerate wear and tear on the chain. If you're riding in such environments and fail to lubricate the chain, you're setting yourself up for trouble. How to avoid it? After every ride, especially in wet or muddy conditions, clean the chain with a brush and apply a high-quality chain lubricant. Make sure to lubricate evenly and allow the lube to settle before riding again. Regular chain maintenance ensures smooth power delivery and extends the life of your drivetrain. Mistake number 6. Using incorrect fuel or letting it sit too long. Fuel issues are a leading cause of ATV problems. Using low-quality or ethanol-blended fuels can attract moisture and clog the carburetor. Letting fuel sit in the tank for extended periods also leads to degradation, gumming up the engine. These issues can result in rough idling, difficulty starting, or even permanent engine damage. How to avoid it? Whenever possible, use ethanol-free fuel designed for small engines. If you need to store your ATV for more than a few weeks, add a fuel stabilizer to prevent the fuel from going bad. Drain the fuel system if you're storing it for the season to avoid costly carburetor or fuel system repairs. Mistake number 7. Neglecting battery maintenance.
That make an ATV run. We need spark, fuel, and air. It needs these 3 things to run, and if it's going to run...
Few things are as frustrating as gearing up for a ride only to discover your ATV won't start because of a dead or corroded battery. Corrosion on the terminals and poor battery care can significantly reduce its lifespan. ATV batteries, like all batteries, have a limited lifespan, but proper maintenance can help you get the most out of them. How to avoid it? Inspect the battery terminals regularly and clean any corrosion with a mixture of baking soda and water. Keep the connections tight and apply a protective coating to prevent further corrosion. If you're storing your ATV for an extended period, use a trickle charger to maintain the battery's charge and prevent sulfation. Mistake number 8. Not cleaning the radiator.
No, what do they call that thing? Radiator? Yeah, that thing. So you gotta make sure the radiator's not clogged up, and
your ATV's radiator works hard to keep the engine cool, but when it's clogged with mud, leaves, or other debris, it can't do its job. Overheating is a common consequence, which can cause serious engine damage if not addressed. Many riders forget to check the radiator until the engine starts overheating, a costly oversight. How to avoid it? After every ride, especially in muddy or off-road conditions, inspect and clean your radiator. Use a low-pressure water hose or compressed air to remove debris without bending the fins. Keeping the radiator clean ensures optimal cooling and prevents overheating, which leads to overheating and prevents overheating. So, look for something better, deciding between a radiator cleaner and both a kit. Mistake number 9. Skipping suspension checks.
We're going to be adjusting the preload on the suspension, specifically on your Arctic Cat ATVs, and this will help you with...
The suspension system is vital for handling rough terrain, ensuring a smooth ride and maintaining control. However, worn shocks, loose bolts, or neglected suspension components can lead to poor performance and safety risks. Over time, shocks can leak or lose their ability to absorb impacts effectively, making your rides less comfortable and more dangerous. How to avoid it? Regularly inspect your suspension system for signs of wear, leaks, or damage. Check that all bolts are tight and properly secured. If you notice any performance issues, such as excessive bouncing or a rough ride, consider servicing or replacing your shocks. Mistake number 10. Avoiding regular inspections.
Inventory and equipment supervisor. In our daily operations, we use...
Finally, many ATV owners fail to perform routine inspections, believing their machine is fine as long as it starts and runs. Unfortunately, small issues like loose bolts, leaks, or damaged parts often go unnoticed until they cause major problems. A quick walk-round inspection can reveal potential issues before they become expensive repairs or safety hazards. How to avoid it? Make it a habit to inspect your ATV before and after every ride. Look for loose or damaged parts, check for leaks, and test essential components like brakes and lights. Being proactive saves you time, money, and frustration in the long run. Avoiding these 10 common ATV maintenance mistakes will save you time, money, and unnecessary stress while keeping your ATV in top condition. Regular maintenance is not just about preventing problems, it's about riding smarter and maximizing the lifespan of your investment. So, which mistake have you made before? Share your experiences in the comments below. If you found these tips helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest ATV maintenance and riding tips. Would you like more visuals or detailed guides for any of these maintenance steps? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video.